Okay, so now I will create one more React project and you also do that, and then we will see what we are building in the new project. Okay, so this is the project 2. Let's go back, and we have these two projects. Let's build another project. So to build a React project, we run the command npx create React app and project 0003. So you also create this project, and it will take some time to install the project, and by the time we will do some other stuff, and we will be doing one more array function today. So yesterday we did filter in array. Now today we will do maps in array, or you can call it map in array. So this part we will do today. Now consider one array var array1 equal to, for example, 1, 4, 9 and 16. So just assume any array with different elements, and we will use map on this array. So what map does? In the filter you saw yesterday that we return true or false, and if we return true, it was used in another array, and if we return false, then it was not used in another array. So the new array which was created was based on true and false. If true is there, the new array will get that, and if it is false, the new array will not get that. So that is the function of the filter. Now for the map will return all the elements but with modified version. So you can modify things for this array and create a new array based on what you want to modify, based on how you want to modify. So map will not remove one or two elements like filter do, but map will modify the elements and return something different. So if you want some new array based on your requirement, you can process each of this element and convert into the new element and return it to different array. So for example, I will say var array2 is equal to, I will take array1 dot map. So how to use the map? So we have to take the array1 here, and I put dot map, and this map will only work with the arrays. Now inside this map, I have to use a function. I can use normal function, or I can use the arrow function. This is the arrow function, I'm using it. And it in the parameter of this function, we will get the value. We can name it as a record, and another one we can get index. So when we run the map, we will get record. And what will be the record? 1, 4, 9, 16. So first time it will be 1, second time it will be 4, third time it will be 9, fourth time it will be 16. And what will be the index? In the first time index will be 0, 1, 2 and 3, like array loops. Now if you want to see, right now I'm not returning anything, I'm just showing you what is coming in the record. I'll do console.log. I'll say record is record, and I'll say index is index. So I'm just trying to print what is the record coming and what is index coming. And here I will just put one empty console.log so that I know this record is ended. So when I run this, you will see in the first case record is coming as 1 with index of 0. In the second case record is coming 4 with index of 1. In the third case record is coming 9 with index of 2. And in the fourth case it is coming 16 with the index of 3. We have not yet modified it. We are just seeing what is coming inside the map. And if I want to see what is array2, since I did not return anything, it takes undefined for all the positions. So how we have to do the map, we will see again. So this is my array 1, and here I am using array 2. Now here I will return some modified value. Maybe you want to do square of each element. So if you want to do square of each element, then you can return record into 2. When I do record into 2, array 2 will be created with the square of each number, each element. I can say here, then I will run the array 2. You will see not double, it's a multiply by 2. So 1 into 2 is 2, 4 into 2 is 8, 9 into 2 is 18, and 16 into 2 is 32. Similarly, you can modify it as you want. For example, you want to make a square of the number, so you can say record into record. Then you will get array 2 with square of the number 1, 4 square is 16, 9 square is 81, 16 square is 256. So what we are doing, we are creating array like previous array, but the difference is that map will modify each value and give the new value and save it in the array 2. So before I show you some more examples, write down this example in your notepad or wherever you want to save it. So let me write down here. Okay, so you can also write down. I'll give you 1 minute to write this down. So the question is, someone asked the question, which one is used to remove the duplicate value? So generally, to remove the duplicate value, we have done already one problem to remove the duplicate and using the character map. So the best way to remove the duplicate value is use the character map. If you have not attended that class, you can go back in the videos and find the character map problems. So I will show you that one, which video covers that. And yeah, this character map. So it has 1, 2, 3, and we did. These are the 4 videos, and we did a lot of problems on the character map. So for duplicate removal, we will use the character map. And this is something looping the array. So this is not the best way to remove the duplicate value. Or there is some inbuilt function also to remove the duplicate value. And that function is set. If you want to really use it in your practical world, then you have to use the set to remove the duplicate value from the array. That is the easiest and useful method. We will do the set in few days, but if you are, you can go and Google it if you want to learn it today. So you have to use the set, and this will remove all the duplicates from array and give you non-duplicates. Okay, so this is something if you want. Okay, so everybody has completed this. Let's do few examples. By the time my this project is also installed, and we'll go to the React project soon, project 3 soon. Okay, let's do some more example of the map. And now I will give you one problem, so you have to do, or I will do one and then I will give you. Okay. let's create another map example. I will say var array 2 equal to array 1 equal to. So this is my array, and this array has object, and we will modify this object to different object. So for example, it has key of 1, value of 10. First object has key of 1, value of 10. Second object is having key of 2 and value of 20. And third object has key of 3 and value of 30. So this is the array. We want to change each object, okay, to some different pattern. So I'll create another array, var array 2, and I will use array1.map, and here I will put arrow function, and arrow function as record and index. If I'm not using index of this is 0, index of this is 1, and index of this is 3. If I'm not using index, I can remove the index. I can only work with the record, and record is this object, and this object. So what I have to return it? So I will return something like that. So what I will do, I want the object in a different way. So this is the one way of the object. I want different object in the different way. So what I will do, I will create one object var obj is equal to an object, and I will take this object and convert it into different format. So what format I will do? I will say obj. Here I will put some key and equal to value. And what value I want to put? I want to put value of record dot value. So I'll say record dot value. And what key I want to put? I want to put record dot key here. So, and then what I will do, I will return this object. What I'm doing, I'm returning this object. This object is format key and value. That means, can anyone tell me how the object will look for this one and this one and this one? When I do this part, what will be the look of this one? This object will be converted into what value? What will be the shape of the object when I use this code and I convert this part into this code? Can anyone tell me? Just okay. So this 10, 20, 30 is not the right one. Where is the key? I'm asking. I'm taking this object and I'm converting into different object which is of this format. So what will be the ultimate result? 10, 20, 30 is not the right one. One colon 10, 2 colon 20, 3 colon 30, right. So the final object will be in this format. 1 colon 10. 2 colon 20. This will be the final output. Why this will be the final output? Because let's take only this first part. I'm creating the object where I'm putting key as this key. The value of this key, that is a 1. So the key will be 1. And value is 10. And value is going here. So 10 will go as a value. If I go to the second part, key is 2. So when I put record.key, this will be the key, that is 2, and record.value is 20. It will come here and it will create this part. If we go to third part, record.key is 3, so 3 will come here because record.key is used as a key here, and the value is 30, so record.value will be 30 and it will be this format. So this will be the final format when I run this code. So when I run this code and if I print R2, you will see I'm getting 1 of 10, 2 of 20, 3 of 30. So we took one array, we modify it here, and we got the result in the new format. So I'll give you 1 minute to write down this code. Okay, so I got one question. We are returning object, then why returning the array of objects? So remember that map is applied to the array, and this array2 is always an array. Whenever we return something from the map, it is array. So array2 is always an array, and it will have the same number of elements as we pass. Only the thing is, when we return something, the each element will be modified to the new value which we return from here. So we are returning this object. So the return is object, which we see here object, but it will go to the first element of the array. So array2 will have the first element of the modified version of this code. So we pass this one, but in the return, we did not return in this format. We return in the new format. So array2 will be array only. In any case, map will always return an array, but each element will be modified using this part of the code. Okay, so this is the one. So we return the object. Since we are returning the object, we could have written number also, we could have written boolean also, we could have written string also. So in place of object, whatever we want to return, we can return it here. But the main array2 will be array only, and the number of elements will be the same as we input it. Let's try to, if you have not understood, let's try to do in different way. I will take this part, and now I will only return a numeric value. So what I am returning, let's see. I will return this record dot value. I am returning record dot value. So I'll say return record dot value. So what will be the final array? Final array for this place, it will be 10 because record dot value is 10. When it goes to this element, what will be the record dot value? It is 20. When I go to this part, what will be the record dot value? It is 30. So whenever we use map, return is always array, and each element is converted to different value based on the code which you have written it here. And now if I print out the array 2, then you will see the new value is there. New version of the value is there. It is an integer. It is a numeric value. And what we are passing object. But because of this code, we are returning an integer value. So the new array will be having the integer value. The number of elements will remain same. This is how map works. So what we have to consider? Map will return an array always. And what will be the array consist of? Whatever value you are returning it in this lines of the code. Is that clear? Okay, so let's do one more example, and you have to do that example. I will just guide you. So each object is age of the family. So for example, father's age is 47 year, mother's age is 44, child 1 or son's age is, or child 1 age is, for example, 21, and child 2 age is, for example, 6. So this is the one family. Let's take another family. So each object is a family where we are putting age of each person in the family. So another family is there with father's age of 21 and mother's age of 18, and they don't have child. So child 1 is of 0 age and child 2 is of 0 age. Okay. So these are the two families. Now what we are passing this array into the map, and we want the output like this. We want output like this. Okay, so output will be 47 plus 44 plus 21 plus 6. So let's try to add this one. 44 plus 44 plus 21 plus 6. It is 118. So in the final output, I want 118, comma, and for the second family, I want 21 plus 18. 21 is 31 and 9, that is 39. So I want this to be the output. Okay, so you have to use the map on the array 1 and you have to output the result like this. Can you do that? Okay, I will give you 2 minutes to finish this project, small project on map, and just put your result on the chat. So to use the array map, take this, convert it into this format, take this, convert it into this format, and return this array. So we will be using map. And why we are using map? We are using map because we want to convert into different format. When we were using filter, we were not converting in different format. We were only returning true or false. If true, the element will remain same and it will return it. And if it is false, element will not return it. But in the map case here, we are converting this into some different format. I am expecting the answer from you. Still no one has completed it. You have to take this and convert into this final array. So the array 2 will be like this format. Since we have two elements here, the return will be two elements. But only thing is you have to add the age of this all and add the age of this all and return it. Okay, I got one answer. Sum equal to 0, sum equal to record dot father plus record dot mother plus record dot child 1 record dot child 2 return sum. Okay, I got one answer. Let's see what others are saying. Okay, Kate has given one answer. Let's see what other gives the answer for this question. Okay, I got another answer also. Manpreet and Anand. Yeah, Manpreet has, I think, typo, but he knows what he is doing. His answer is right, but there is some typo in the answer. Typo mistake. Yeah, Anand and Kate has same solution. Both are correct. Manpreet's solution is also correct. So I hope everyone has understood. But to give the answer, I will do the answer for this also. I'll create array 2 and I'll say array 1 dot map, and here inside map I will just create the arrow function where I will return the record. I can name it anything here. I can say record, rake, R or anything. For the namesake I'm putting record. And then here I have to return. What I have to return? Record dot father plus record dot mother plus record dot child 1 plus record dot child 2. So I'm doing this record, and then I will do console.log array 2, and I'm getting the answer of 118 and 39. So let's put it in the notepad. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, so this is the answer. So that's all for today. Map. We completed the map, and I will do many more examples in few days. And this is the project 3, which I will do tomorrow. And tomorrow is the most important lecture because I will be doing the basics of the React. I will cover many of the topics of the React. So don't miss tomorrow's lesson, lecture. And it will be very interactive because whatever I will show you, I will ask you, and everyone has to answer it, maybe with chat or with they can speak also. Some answers will be you cannot type it, so you have to answer through by speaking. Otherwise, you can also chat if you want. If you are feeling shy to talk on mic, some people feel shy. Okay, Rakesh, please cover how to use images in the project. Okay, so in the React we will be using lot of images in the project. So don't worry about this, and I hope this is your question. Okay.